Forms of government. Anarchy. Anarchy is often misconceived as chaos and disorder. However, at its core, anarchy is a political philosophy that advocates for the absence of a centralized government or ruling authority. In an anarchist society, individuals are free to govern themselves without the need for hierarchical structures. Instead, voluntary cooperation, mutual aid, and decentralized decision-making are emphasized. Aristocracy. In its simplest form, aristocracy is a political system where power is vested in a ruling class of noble or privileged individuals, often based on birthright or hereditary titles. Authoritarianism. Authoritarianism is a political system characterized by strong central authority, where power is concentrated in the hands of a single leader, a small group, or a ruling party. In an authoritarian regime, individual rights and freedoms are often restricted, with limited political dissent and opposition tolerated. Democracy. Democracy is a political system where power is vested in the hands of the people, who exercise their authority through voting and participation in decision-making processes. In a democratic society, citizens have the right to elect representatives to government positions, hold them accountable, and participate in shaping public policies. Geniocracy. In geniocracy, political power is based on intellectual ability and merit rather than traditional factors such as wealth or social status. The concept of geniocracy proposes that the most intelligent and capable individuals should govern society, with decisions made by those deemed to have the highest levels of intelligence and expertise in their respective fields. Kakistocracy. In Kakistocracy, political power is held by the least qualified or most unprincipled individuals within a society. The term derives from the Greek words kakistos, meaning worst, and kratia, meaning rule, suggesting a government characterized by incompetence, corruption, and moral depravity. Kleptocracy. The term kleptocracy is derived from the Greek words kleptes, meaning thief, and kratia, meaning rule, suggesting a government characterized by rampant corruption, embezzlement, and the misappropriation of public funds. Meritocracy. In meritocracy, political power and positions of authority are allocated based on individual merit, talent, and achievement, rather than factors such as wealth, social status, or hereditary privilege. Military dictatorship. In a military dictatorship, political power is concentrated in the hands of the military, often through a coup d'état or the overthrow of a civilian government. Military dictators exercise authority over the government and society, often ruling by decree and suppressing political opposition through force and intimidation. Monarchy. In a monarchy, political power is simply vested in a single individual, known as the monarch or sovereign, who inherits the position through hereditary succession. Oligarchy. In an oligarchy, political power is held by a small and privileged group of individuals, often based on factors such as wealth, family connections, or social status. In oligarchic systems, decision-making and governance are typically controlled by the ruling elite, with limited opportunities for broader participation or representation. Plutocracy. In a plutocracy, political power is heavily influenced or controlled by the wealthy class, often through economic means such as corporate interests, lobbying, and campaign finance. Plutocracies prioritize the interests of the wealthy elite over those of the general population, leading to policies and decisions that perpetuate economic inequality and benefit the privileged few. Republicanism. In republicanism, political power is vested in the hands of the people, who exercise their authority through elected representatives and the rule of law. Republicanism often involves a system of checks and balances, with separate branches of government, such as the executive, legislative, and judicial branches, ensuring accountability and preventing the concentration of power. Theocracy. In a theocracy, political power is derived from religious authority, with governance based on religious laws and principles. Theocratic systems often involve religious leaders or clerics holding positions of political authority, guiding governmental policies and decisions according to religious doctrine. Totalitarianism. In totalitarianism, political power is centralized in the hands of a single leader or ruling party, with complete control over all aspects of society, including the economy, culture, and individual lives. Tribalism. In tribalism as a form of government, power is decentralized among various tribes or clans, each with its own leadership structure and customs. Tribal societies typically prioritize group cohesion and collective decision-making, with leadership roles often determined by lineage, age, or achievement within the community.
Just got faded. Aha! Me and my son. Hit it. Yeah. Hit him with it one more time, eh? Oh, dab on him.